Ever dream of soaring high above life's challenges, achieving true freedom and inner peace? Imagine unlocking the secrets to boundless growth and fulfillment. Join us as we explore Buddha's ancient wisdom, revealing the steps to rise above limitations and live a life of clarity, compassion, and balance. In a world that is constantly evolving and often chaotic, many seek solace in spiritual teachings that offer timeless wisdom and practical guidance. Among the most profound and revered are the teachings of Buddha, whose insights into the nature of life, suffering, and enlightenment continue to resonate across centuries and cultures. We will learn how to cultivate mindfulness in everyday life, embrace the middle way, and use meditation to achieve inner tranquility. We will also discover actionable insights that can transform their approach to life and relationships. The Noble Eightfold Path is the foundation of Buddhist practice, providing a comprehensive guide for those seeking to overcome suffering and achieve enlightenment. This path is not a linear journey, but rather an interconnected set of principles that must be developed together. The Eightfold Path is divided into three categories: wisdom, ethical conduct, and mental discipline. Wisdom includes right view and right intention. Right view involves understanding the nature of reality, including the Four Noble Truths, which form the essence of Buddha's teachings. Right intention refers to the resolve to cultivate positive states of mind, free from ill will and cruelty. Ethical conduct encompasses right speech, right action, and right livelihood. Right speech encourages honesty, avoiding harmful language, and speaking kindly. Right action is about living ethically, refraining from harmful deeds like killing, stealing, and lying. Right livelihood advises against professions that cause harm to others, urging a life that supports moral and spiritual growth. Mental discipline includes right effort, right mindfulness, and right concentration. Right effort involves cultivating good habits while eliminating harmful ones. Right mindfulness is the practice of being fully present in each moment, observing thoughts and feelings without attachment. Right concentration involves deep meditation practices that lead to mental clarity and insight. By integrating these 8 aspects into daily life, practitioners of Buddhism can gradually purify their minds, develop compassion and wisdom, and ultimately realize nirvana, the cessation of suffering and the ultimate goal of the Buddhist path. One of the core teachings of Buddhism is the concept of impermanence, or anicca, which refers to the transient and ever-changing nature of all things. Buddha taught that clinging to impermanent objects, people, and experiences leads to suffering because nothing in this world is permanent. Understanding and accepting impermanence is key to achieving true freedom and inner peace. The reality of impermanence can be observed everywhere, from the changing seasons to the aging process of our bodies. Nothing remains the same. Everything is in a constant state of flux. By recognizing this, we can learn to let go of our attachments, whether they be to material possessions, relationships, or even our own identities. Detachment, in this context, does not mean indifference or apathy, but rather a wise and compassionate letting go of the things that bind us and cause us pain. It is about understanding that true happiness cannot be found in clinging to the impermanent, but in embracing the flow of life with equanimity. Practicing detachment allows us to live more freely, without the constant fear of loss or change. It enables us to engage with the world in a more meaningful way, appreciating each moment without the need to hold on to it. This acceptance of impermanence is a liberating experience, one that leads to a deeper sense of peace and contentment. Mindfulness, or sati, is a central aspect of Buddhist practice and has become increasingly popular in modern times as a tool for managing stress and enhancing well-being. Mindfulness is about being fully present in the moment, aware of our thoughts, feelings, and actions without judgment. It is a practice that helps us connect with our inner selves and the world around us more deeply and consciously. Incorporating mindfulness into daily life can be transformative, It begins with simple practices like mindful breathing, where we focus on each breath, bringing our attention back whenever the mind starts to wander. This practice can be extended to everyday activities such as eating, walking, or even washing dishes, by paying full attention to the sensations and actions involved. Mindfulness helps us to break the cycle of automatic reactions, enabling us to respond to life's challenges with greater clarity and compassion. It allows us to observe our thoughts and emotions as they arise without getting caught up in them or reacting impulsively. This practice fosters a sense of calm and stability, even in the midst of stressful situations. By making mindfulness a part of our daily routine, we can cultivate a more peaceful and centered mind, improve our relationships, and enhance our overall quality of life. Buddha's teachings on mindfulness offer a timeless wisdom that is highly relevant in today's fast-paced world, providing practical tools for living with greater awareness and purpose. Compassion, known as karuna in Buddhism, is a powerful force for personal and social transformation. It is the deep, genuine desire to alleviate the suffering of others, coupled with the willingness to take action to help. Compassion is not just an emotional response, but a conscious commitment to kindness and empathy in all aspects of life. Buddha taught that cultivating compassion is essential for achieving enlightenment. It begins with self-compassion, acknowledging our own suffering with kindness and understanding rather than harsh judgment. From this foundation, compassion naturally extends to others, fostering a sense of interconnectedness and shared humanity. Practicing compassion can profoundly impact our relationships and communities. When we approach others with an open heart and a willingness to understand their pain, we build bridges of trust and empathy. This, in turn, reduces conflict, promotes cooperation, and enhances our collective well-being. Compassion also transforms our inner lives. It softens the heart, reducing feelings of anger, resentment, and hatred. By focusing on the well-being of others, we can transcend our own egocentric concerns, leading to a greater sense of purpose and fulfillment. Incorporating compassion into daily life involves small acts of kindness, active listening, and offering help where needed. It also means advocating for social justice and supporting those who are vulnerable or oppressed. By living with compassion, we not only improve our own lives, but also contribute to a more just and compassionate world. The middle way, or Madhyamaka, is a fundamental principle in Buddhism that advocates for a balanced approach to life, avoiding extremes of self-indulgence and self-mortification. It was through his own experiences of asceticism and later moderation that Buddha discovered the middle way, which leads to a harmonious and enlightened life. In today's world, where we are often pulled in many directions and overwhelmed by demands and distractions, the middle way offers a practical guide for finding balance. It teaches us to avoid the extremes of excess and deprivation in all aspects of life, whether in our work, relationships, or personal habits. The middle way encourages us to be mindful of our actions and their impacts, both on ourselves and others. It's about making choices that promote well-being and harmony, rather than pursuing desires or rigidly adhering to self-denial. This balanced approach helps us to maintain physical, emotional, and mental health, fostering a sense of equilibrium in our lives. In practice, the middle way can be applied by setting realistic goals, maintaining a healthy work-life balance, and practicing moderation in consumption and behavior. It also involves cultivating equanimity, the ability to remain calm and composed in the face of life's ups and downs, without being swayed by extreme emotions. By following the middle way, we can navigate the complexities of modern life with greater ease, making choices that lead to sustainable happiness and spiritual growth. This path of moderation and balance is not only a path to enlightenment, but also a practical strategy for achieving a fulfilling and meaningful life. The Four Noble Truths are the cornerstone of Buddha's teachings, offering a clear framework for understanding and overcoming suffering. These truths address the nature of suffering, its cause, the possibility of its cessation, and the path to achieve this cessation. The first noble truth acknowledges the reality of suffering. Buddha observed that life is inherently marked by suffering, whether it's physical pain, emotional distress, or the dissatisfaction that comes from impermanence and change. The second noble truth identifies the cause of suffering, which is attachment or craving. This craving arises from a desire for things to be different from what they are, leading to an endless cycle of longing and dissatisfaction. The third noble truth offers hope by affirming that it is possible to overcome suffering. By letting go of attachment and craving, one can achieve nirvana, a state of liberation and ultimate peace. The fourth noble truth outlines the path to this liberation, known as the Noble Eightfold Path. This path provides practical steps to develop wisdom, ethical conduct, and mental discipline, leading to the cessation of suffering.